Well, hello there. I'm Dr. Cheryl Fraser, and I'm just coming to you a few hours before the doors to Become Passion close. I've got my two dogs with me. I'm here on the beach on beautiful Vancouver Island, and I just wanted to answer a couple of frequently asked questions for those of you that are right now trying to decide whether to join me for this 10-week immersion program. Keeping it real behind the scenes here with Dr. Cheryl and you. Okay, a couple questions about the immersion program. We kick off on Saturday. I'll be taking a group of couples on a 10-week journey, uncovering the passion you have lost, figuring out how to communicate more deeply and more effectively about difficult things, and what to do when your expectations are not met. It is the first official day of spring here in our hemisphere. I'm on the beach. It was predicted to be warm, sunny, and pleasant, and it is freaking cold. You can feel the storm coming. And the metaphor that is used a lot in meditation and when I work with couples is the sun is always shining. The difficulty is what's between us and the sun. So right now the sun is literally radiantly shining above the storm, above all this cloud cover. Does that sound familiar? When you've had an argument with your sweetheart, when you're feeling disconnected, when you're running, I don't know if I'm with the right person. Why do they never apologize? Why can't we talk about money in a way that's effective? The sun of your love, your connection, your trust, and your intimacy still exists, but it's covered up by the clouds of our stories, our hurts, our past traumas, the things that aren't going right. So I just wanted to remind you that no matter where you're at in your relationship, I've got people that have joined the program that kicks off this week to do 10 weeks journey with me. Every week for 10 weeks, I coach you in group setting. I answer your questions. You get 8 weeks of curriculum. You can read all about that below. This isn't about the program right now. This is about, I'm speaking to the few of you right now who've been following along and really thinking about joining the program, and whether it feels right for you or not this time, absolutely okay. I just wanted to answer a couple of your questions that may be standing in the way and see if I can help. One is, I've never really thought about purchasing a program like this before. Is it going to be worth the value? That's a very personal decision, but allow me to say this. The cost of the program is $14.95. And the cost here in Canada where I live of seeing a qualified psychologist who's either a marriage therapist or a sex therapist is between $250 and $400 for a session. Most couples attend 10, 20, or even 30 sessions to get the sort of change that they desire. The curriculum I'm offering you, between the course curriculum of 8 weeks of lessons, 10 weeks of 90-minute or longer coaching calls with me, and multiple guest expert sessions, you actually get 30 hours of training on the most proven and effective communication, marriage, couples, and sexual theory. So one couple taught me this last round, and I was really, really proud of them. They said, Cheryl, we really wavered on buying into the program. We're on a pretty tight budget, but we then added up how much we spend eating out each year, and we thought if we eat out 50% less, then we can afford this program. One other couple who also moved my heart said, we had saved money for a couch. They'd saved $2,000 towards a couch, and they said they'd rather have a happy, loving relationship and sit on an old couch than the other way around. But I want to offer one final thing. There's maybe one or two of you watching who are absolutely dying to join this program, and you literally can't afford it. That's different than I'd rather spend the money on a couch. You literally can't afford it. Please email me today. We have a limited number of COVID bursaries. If you've lost your job, lost your business, or literally can't afford the money, as opposed to I'd rather spend the money on a couch, please email me. I may be able to help you out. So that's the first thing. And I really want you to think about what is the value of 3 months from now having a toolkit, having a roadmap based in science on how to be a happier, more connected, loving couple. In the free masterclass many of you joined, you heard that only 8% of you say you've got a great sex life. Only 29 to 31% of you say you're still excited about your relationship. You love them, but you're not in love with them anymore. I would love to help. The second thing that people often ask is this going to fix my relationship? Am I going to be perfect in 3 months? And of course the answer is no. I'll never shine you on. I'll never lead you astray and say, this is the quick fix to everything. Research shows that most people show up for help with their relationship when they've had the same set of entrenched problems for a minimum of 7 years. We're probably not going to rework 7 years of difficulty in 3 months, but here's what we are going to do. You're going to get the lessons, the training, and the skills, the accountability, the coaching, and your personal questions answered that are going to really move you from where you are now to a much better place if you do the work in 3 months. And from there, you can return to the lessons over and over and over. You get lifetime access. None of it goes away. You can continue to study it, review it once a year, etc., etc. So no, it's not going to fix everything. But where do you want to be 3 months from now? 3 months from now, your relationship can be just like it is. 3 months from now, it might be a little worse. Hopefully 3 months from now, it'll be a little better. What I'm inviting those of you that feel in your bones this is right for you right now is that 3 months from now, your relationship is significantly improved and on the way with the skills and the grounding and the help to continue to improve. I would love to take these first few months of 2021 together, and by summer, here we are in this really cold first day of spring, by summer, deliver you to yourselves in a new way. One quick thing I want to mention, there is a money back guarantee. If you do, that means you do the work, the first 30 days of the program, and you can show me you've done the exercises and listened to most of the lessons, and you say that there's nothing of value for me in my relationship here, I'll give you your money back. And let me reassure you that of 150 couples last year in 2020, 150 couples that took the program, not one of them asked for their money back. I have complete and utter confidence in the program. I spent 5 years designing it, and I know what I'm doing, and I would love to help you. But this is not a hard sell. My hubby and I had a big wake-up call about 6 months ago. He was driving home. It was about a kilometer from our home here. And I heard sirens. I was working with a couple at the time upstairs in my clinical office. I heard sirens and sirens and sirens. Well, it turned out he had swerved to miss a deer and he had totaled our SUV. It had gone on its side, it had slid a fair distance, and it had stopped right before it went over a cliff. I can't make this up. This is exactly what happened. He luckily was almost unscathed thanks to Honda airbags, but it was a major wake-up call. And how often does it take a major wake-up call to make us realize how much our relationship matters? A friend's partner gets a terminal cancer diagnosis, or someone is killed in a car accident, the way my sweetheart could have easily been. If it had gone over the cliff, I don't know that he would have survived, and that's what all the crash test people said as well. Sometimes it's an affair that's the wake-up call. What I want to say is, if you know you want to improve your relationship and this is the right time for you, with open arms, I welcome you into this small group of couples. We kick off in a week with the program. And if you know it's not right for you, thank you so much for watching and listening and learning. And this Tuesday, I'll return to my regular schedule where you'll get a free weekly love bite into your inbox, a small video teaching, sometimes a written teaching, a tip, or a technique. Make love intentional. I love love, I love couples, and I love helping you move from where you are to where you want to be. So if you know that this is something that you're ready to do, or you're scared to do, but you know it's the right time to do, or if you're being called in your heart, my style resonates for you, the way I am as a teacher resonates for you, what you're hearing resonates for you, please join us. Doors close in about 4 hours from now, this evening, Sunday evening, and we kick off together on Saturday. But tomorrow, Monday, all of you who join are going to get a welcome email. You're going to get access to a detailed couples questionnaire I'm going to ask you to fill out. I want to get to know each and every one of you, your unique highs and lows in your relationship. So when I coach you on the weekly live calls, and if you miss them, they're recorded, you watch them later, I know who I'm talking to, what your history is, and how to best help you. From my beautiful, cold Spring Island to you, wherever you are in whatever hemisphere, sending you love, sending you passion, and looking forward to serving you however is best for you in this year to come. Bye for now.